Like, you're too loud. You got to go for an hour. All right, you guys ready for some yoga? So day 7, or what is it? Day 6 of quarantine. I don't know. We're going crazy over here. So you guys know that we've been trying to do some online classes every day. I am doing classes Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. They're all free. So same thing like this. Check Facebook for the link. Sundays and weekends will be pop-ups, but Miranda is doing every Saturday at 10 a.m. like she does in the studio, so check that out too. My class is a Vinyasa Flow. It's pretty athletic. We like to move a lot, so if you're new to my class, just learn as you go. You'll be all right. Do what you can. It's not a competition, especially right now from the comfort of your own home. It's way easier. So just listen to my cues. Everybody can hear me, so that's good. Class will be an hour long, and I'll be doing it with you, so we'll stay nice and fit together until we can reopen, which is hopefully not that far away. All right, so everyone go to their mat. So you guys can start on your mat. We're going to take Sukhasana. So I want you to take an easy, comfortable seated position just like me, and just sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your knees, either up to receive or down to ground. So what I usually say with that is, if you're in need of something, maybe if you need to be lifted, if you need some light, if you're taking this class so that you receive something that you can take with you, keep your palms facing up. Hopefully you receive what you need. And if you are in need of a little bit more grounding, maybe you've become a stay-at-home school teacher, stay-at-home mom, I don't know. You need some balance, you're going crazy, and you just need this hour for yourself. Just keep your palms facing down. Sit up nice and tall, lift your shoulders up towards your ears, and then let them roll down your spine. So chest is lifted, chin is level with the earth. So your body is just neutral, your spine is nice and long, your crown chakra, your head is rooting and sitting up nice and tall. And then close your eyes. Allow yourself to come into your breath. Think of one thing that you're grateful for right now in your life. For me, it's going to be so simple, but I just heard a bird chirp, and that was pretty cool. Be able to do yoga at home and just kind of listen to the outside. So maybe checking in with your ujjayi, your pranayama, your breathing, either inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Or maybe if you're not that advanced, just inhaling through your mouth and exhaling through your mouth this class. Vinyasa yoga is all about pairing your breath with your movement. So make sure as we flow, you continue to breathe the entire time. So inhale, take one more breath in. Exhale, let your breath go. Inhale, lift your arms up high to the sky. Taking your left hand, put it to the outside of your right knee, and just take your right hand behind you, sit up nice and tall, take a breath in, and then exhale, twist. And then inhale your hands back up. Switching sides, so right hand outside of the left knee, left hand behind you. Again, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, just twist. And then inhale, come on back, lift your hands all the way up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, close your eyes. Inhale, take a breath in together. And exhale, let it go. When you're ready, come forward. Come into your tabletop. So I'll turn sideways again so that you guys can see me. So you're in your tabletop position. Let's drop our belly, gaze lifts for cow. So go ahead, inhale, drop your belly, gaze lifts for cow. And then exhale, press the earth away from you, round the spine, bring your chin into your chest for cat. And then inhale, doing that again. So drop your belly, gaze lifts. And exhale, press the earth away, round your spine. Let's do 2 more. So inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. 1 more, inhale for cow. And then exhale for cat. Chin into your chest, open up the shoulder blades. Coming back to your neutral spinal position, everyone bring your knees nice and wide. Sit your butt back to connect to your heels. Lean your upper body forward and down, child's pose. So bring your forehead to your mat. Close your eyes. So child's pose is a place of rest. So if at any point in this practice, any of you get tired or you need to reconnect with your breath, or class just gets a little bit too physical for you, I want you to come back to this position and stay here for as many breaths as you need. And then what you're going to do after that is you're just going to rejoin us back in the practice when you're ready. We keep going, we don't stop. So wherever we are, you can just pick it back up. So inhale, take a breath in. And exhale, take a breath out. Inhale your right arm high to the sky. And then take it underneath the left arm. Thread the needle, just open up your shoulder. Maybe you rest gently on your right cheek. Activate both arms. Make sure you're constantly straightening and lengthening the left arm, walking the fingertips out towards the front of your mat. Keep your hips connected to your heels. Don't let that inch gap start to get bigger. You want to keep that connection. Take a breath in together and exhale, let it go. Come on back to your child's pose. So right arm is forward. Inhale your left arm high to the sky, open up the shoulder, and then exhale, thread the needle, reaching that left arm underneath. So same thing, now you're gonna rest gently on your left cheek. If you notice my right fingertips, they're constantly walking towards the front of my mat. I'm trying to lengthen that arm, lengthen the spine, the vertebrae, and then keep my hips connected to my heels. So press with the right hand to push my hips back just a couple inches. Now take a breath in. And exhale, come on back to your child's pose. Let's stay here for 2 breaths together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly rise up to your tabletop position. So we were already here once. Let's inhale, drop our belly, gaze lifts for 1 cow. And then exhale, press the earth away from us, round our spine for 1 cat. Bring our hips back to our heels, curl our toes, downward facing dog. First one of your practice. Good morning to us, waking up your body. So start to pedal your feet back and forth a couple times. So just kind of find some movement. That's the goal here. There's really no other way to put it. We just want to move. So as you pedal, take your head under each armpit, side to side. Just move the neck, move the feet, and then maybe settle into your down dog after you've done that 10 or 12 times. So down dog, your feet should be 6 inches apart. You should be able to measure 2 fist width in between them. Your body is in the shape of a V. You're pressing into your palms so that your hips go high. So you want your head, if you see my head, it's through my shoulders, it's through my elbows. My head is hanging, my neck is releasing all tension, and I'm looking at the space in between my thighs. So that's where I want my drishti to be. That's my gaze. Your gaze is where you look. So take a breath in together, come all the way onto your tippy toes with me, and then exhale, press your heels back to your mat. So inhale again, and exhale again. Inhale, 1 more breath in. Exhale, 1 more breath out. Look at your hands. Let's walk to the front of the mat. So 1 foot at a time, straight legs. It's not a rush, it's not a race. All the way to the front of your mat. Grab opposite elbows, frame your head, fold forward for ragdoll. So allowing yourself to just hang heavy. You want your chest to melt into your thighs. You want your forehead to maybe melt into your knees. Dropping your head, releasing the tension in your neck, holding on each elbow to get yourself nice and long here. Now drop your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take a back bend. And then exhale, fold forward, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat. Let's step to a high plank. All right, core time, high plank, our favorite. So when you guys are ready, let's just go ahead and take a few knee to elbows just to warm up our plank. So take your right knee to your right elbow, kick it back. Left knee to your left elbow, kick it back. Let's do that for 5 and back, 4 and back, 3 and back, 2 and back, 1 and back. High plank position. Squeeze here, downward facing dog. Push it back. Take a breath in together and breath out together. One more breath in through your nose, and exhale, breath out through your mouth. Look at your hands. Walk to the front of your mat, 1 foot at a time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take your back bend, everybody, and then exhale, fold it forward. Just going through our sunnies. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank. So high plank, we're gonna move from here. Let's build. So if you're a beginner, if you're new to my class and you need to drop your knees, drop your knees. We're gonna keep the knees up today. So I want everyone to look towards the top of their mat, to shift forward, to create a 90-degree angle with their elbows and slowly come down to a low plank chaturanga. Notice my body. Now inhale to your upward facing dog. Upward facing dog, the only points of contact should be your hands and the tops of your feet. Your thighs should not be touching. Look up, pull yourself forward, lean back. Downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale and exhale. Breath in through your nose, breath out through your mouth. Look at your hands, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take your back bend. And then exhale, fold it forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank position. Look towards the top of your mat, shift forward. Lower down, low plank chaturanga, upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. So those low planks, those chaturangas, they're great for building arm strength, for building core strength. So if you want a good ab workout, just do them as best as you can. Try to keep your knees up. Take a breath in together and exhale, let it go. One more breath. Open your mouth side out. Look at your hands. Maybe jump to the front of your mat this time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. So sit your hips down, lift your upper body. So big toes touch, heels are slightly apart. Come on, I can see you guys. Sit a little bit lower. Try to squeeze those knees. Make sure your big toes are touching. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs. Now sit your hips. Now take your upper body, lean it back. Try to take a back bend. Elbows by the ears, fingers facing one another. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So you can step now or you can jump. If you jump, you land and you flow. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. So notice my body, my shoulders are still squared, but my hips stacked. Maybe moving your ankle around and switching directions. Trying to just get some fluidity going in the hips, open them up, lifting the leg, dropping it back down a couple times. So whatever's in your practice, take a breath in here and then step that right foot forward, come into a warrior one. So right knee is in a 90-degree bend, pressing against the outside edge of the left foot. Hands are to your hips, square them off, and then bring your arms up. Elbows by your ears, palms facing one another. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your lower back. Move your right foot. Lean forward, take your hands overhead for humble warrior. So this is good for your shoulders. It rinses out all that tightness in the shoulders. Try to get the hands as high over your head as you possibly can. Take a breath in, and then inhale, reach back up for your warrior one. Take a back bend, and then frame out your front foot. Blow it through. If there's a three-legged dog in your practice, you can take a three-legged dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg high, bend the knee, open up your hip. So again, just start to move your ankle around a little bit. Keep your shoulders squared. Press your right heel down to your mat. Lift the hip a little bit more, and then step it to your hands, warrior one. So the strength series, what we're doing right now, the warrior series, starting to get your fire burning a little bit in your belly. That's all right. So come forward into that left knee, 90-degree bend, pressing against the outside edge of this foot. Lift your arms up, square your hips, make sure your elbows are by your ears. Interlace your fingers, guys, and then lean and fold forward for humble warrior. So again, just opening up the shoulders. Rinsing them out just a little bit. Make sure you still breathe. Inhale, rise back up. Take a back bend. Frame out your front foot. And chaturanga, let's flow it through. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale together. And exhale together. 2 more. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. So we're going to flow. Stay with me. Look at your hands. Jump to the front of your mat or walk. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. 1 breath. Sit your hips. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Flow it through. High to low push-up. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Right foot. Warrior 1. Rise up right away. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. High plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. Left foot, warrior 1, rise up right away. Take your back bend. Hands to the mat, high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog. Get to your down dog and breathe. Listen to my breath. Inhale and exhale. Breath in together. Breath out together. 1 more. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Look at the top of your mat. Walk, step, jump, front of the mat. Stay with me. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana. Sink your hips. 1 breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps to your hands, warrior 1. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat, flow it through. Lots of flows today, guys. Use your arms. Left foot steps, warrior 1. Go at your own pace. Take a back bend. Chaturanga, flow it through. Getting a little bit of cardio in this morning. Right foot steps to your hands. Warrior 1, yes, we're back to the right. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat. Flow it through. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot, warrior 1. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat. And flow it through. So when you get to this down dog, you should have done 2 on the right and 2 on the left. And when you get here, just pause. Remember, guys, you can get water whenever you need it. You can take a break, drop to your knees. It's only going to get a little bit more physical, so just take your time. But stay with me. You can do it. It's only an hour. So take a breath in and take a breath out. 1 more. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Step into your hands, warrior 1. So step forward, rise up. Now reach out nice and high. Open, warrior 2. So right arms in front, left arms behind. Pause here. Look over your front middle finger. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, take your right forearm to your right knee for side angle. Left arm comes up to the ceiling. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Make sure you stay strong in these legs. You're still in these warrior legs. Yoga is a workout. You will burn a lot of calories doing this. You'll build muscle. You'll tone. So just stay low. Push through that feeling. Right hand to the mat. Left arm towards the front of the room. So lengthen. You can see in my body there's a straight line from my left hand to the outside edge of my left foot. Pause here for 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2, rise back up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high plank, step it back, stay here. That right leg should be burning right now. I want you to keep this plank. Keep the core nice and tight. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, press back up. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, press back up. I see you guys, 1 more. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg high. Move that hip and the knee. And then step into your hands for warrior 1. So step forward, rise up. All right, so same rules apply here. So sink low, open up warrior 2. So you can see my body stacked here. It's evenly stacked so that I'm distributing the weight. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. So left forearm to your thigh, right arm up to the ceiling. Just taking this as slow as possible, just moving through your postures. Left hand to the mat, right arm towards the front of the room. Straight line created from those fingertips to the outside edge of your right foot. Pause here. We're not going from here today. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. High plank. Get tight with me, guys. Breathe in. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Press back up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Press back up. Last one. Stay with me. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Breathe out. Inhale together. Exhale together. I hope that the first bead of sweat has officially dropped. My mat is a little bit sweaty, so hopefully you're with me. Take a breath in and exhale. Let it go. One more breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. Look at your hands. Walk or jump front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Come back to this. Build this strength again. Sink your hips, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your knees. The lower you sink, the easier it will be to take that back bend. Lift that chest, lift the heart. Take a breath in together, and then exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, big inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog, big exhale. Right foot steps to your hands, warrior 1. Come on, we're flowing. Open, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat, and let's flow. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot steps to your hands, warrior 1. Open, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat, and let's flow. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Just breathe. Inhale together, and exhale together. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, one more breath. Look at your hands. Last flow for now. Jump or walk, front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Don't get lazy. Check in with me. Utkatasana, chair pose. Try to stay with me. Lift your upper body, breath in. Exhale, fold forward. It's not easy. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. High plank, low, core tight, up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Right foot, warrior 1, rise up. No baggage, just open, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior, flow it through. Hands to the mat, up dog, down dog, left foot, warrior 1. Come on guys, I see you. Open to 2. Reverse your warrior, hands to the mat, and chaturanga. Let's flow it through. Get to your down dog. Woo! To get a sip of water if you need it. Towel off. Down dog when you're ready. Good job, guys. Let's see, we got 67 people in this class right now. That's pretty exciting. So think of how there's 66 others that need exactly what you need right now. But guess what? Good thing is we're not done. We aren't even halfway through. I'm not even done with you guys yet. So get your water, towel off, whatever you need to do. When you're ready, downward facing dog. So come on back. Come on back. Pedal your feet out. So my body is definitely a little bit more open now. It's ready to do some funky stuff. Hopefully yours is feeling the same way. The nice thing about practicing from your home is that nobody can see you if you fall. If you kick a hole in the wall, no one notices other than maybe your significant other. But have fun with it. This is where you practice. When you come back into the studio, you might have a couple new things that you're able to do on your mat. So take a breath in together and exhale, let it go. One more breath in and exhale, breath out. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. So if it's in your practice to flip your dog, go ahead and flip your dog. I will flip so that you can see what it looks like. If it's in your practice to catch a wheel from a flip dog, catch a wheel from a flip dog. See how far you can go. It's all about what you can do, how much you can push, what your body is able and capable of. Lift up. 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Keep the right leg up in the air. So as you flip back, keep that right leg nice and high. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. So across your core. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Bring your right knee to your left wrist across your body and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Bring your knee to your nose for cheetah pose. Squeeze and pull it in as much as you can. And then step that foot forward for crescent lunge. All right. So front knee is in a 90-degree bend. Back knee is lifted. It's active. No bent knee back there. We're keeping it nice and strong. Press against that heel. Arms are up. Elbows by the ears here, guys. You're still working those thighs. You're still working those muscles. Bring your hands to heart center. Interlace them behind your lower back. Same thing here. Just lean over that front leg. Take those hands overhead. The difference now is you're on the ball of your back foot, so it requires a little bit more balance here. And then drop your left hand to the inside of your right foot. You guys with me? Right hand comes up to the ceiling. Twist your lunge. We're going to move into a couple stretches from here, so listen to my cues. Drop the back knee. Bend the back knee. If you can, reach back, grab that back foot. If not, just stay where you are. Nice job. All right, drop that back foot back. Take your right hand, lift it up again. And then push on the inside of your right knee. Just press it out. You're going to feel this in your butt. Now take your right hand, put it next to your left hand. So both of your hands are on the inside of your right knee. Your right shoulder and your right elbow are on the inside of your right knee. Notice my back foot. I'm going to flex those toes and then lift that knee up. So left knee is lifted off the mat. Walk the left foot back, open up that left hip flexor. Now drop back to your left knee. So left knee comes back to the earth. And you're just going to simply come to your forearms if your body allows you to. So this is called a lizard lunge. This is a very deep hip opener for the hip flexors. So sometimes when we come into hip openers, our body wants to run because our hips are the body part that holds all of our emotions. So we get really tense and really stressed out when we start to open up this part of the area if we hold a lot of emotion. So stay in it. Tension is different than pain. It's all okay. What you're feeling is normal. Learn to breathe and be okay with that space. Uncomfortable is a good thing. That means your muscles are changing and they're growing. They're getting a little bit more flexible, creating a little bit new space. Pause here for another moment and then rise back up to your hands. We're going to take a half split, half Hanuman. So go ahead and you can mimic exactly what my body's doing here. Now, of course, if there's a full split in your practice, take a full split. Always take the full version. Don't pause where I am. But for the sake of a lot of new people being on here, I'm going to show you a half split. So you're just kind of pausing here. You're stretching out this front leg here. If you take a full split, obviously one leg goes forward, one leg comes back, and you kind of just hang out there for a moment. Let's all take 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Breath in together, breath out together. Slowly come forward, framing out your front foot, and you're gonna meet me in a high plank. So just step it back. Nice job, guys. High plank position, pulse here. Pull that belly button tight. Pull the belly button in towards your core muscles and towards your spine. Lower down, low plank. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in, 3 breaths. Exhale. Inhale together. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, 1 more breath in. Exhale, 1 more breath out. Let's do it on the left. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg high, bend the knee, open up your hip. Flip your dog if it's in your practice. So again, finding your fullest expression here. Be big this morning. Happy Sunday. Lift the hips, reaching for the opposite side of the room. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1, coming back. Keeping that left leg up in the air. So remember, keep it nice and tight. Have patience. That's our focus of the month, right? For March, patience as we move through this ab series. Left knee, left elbow, squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Left knee, left wrist, squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Left knee, right elbow, cross your body, squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Left knee, right wrist, bring it in, squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Left knee to nose, cheetah pose. Pull it in and squeeze, and then drop it down. Crescent lunge. All right, left knee, 90 degrees. Back leg is solid. It's pulling that hamstring up. Lift your arms up, elbows by the ears here. Inhale, take a back bend. Go ahead and lean back. And then take your right hand to that right or to the inside of the left foot. Take your left arm up towards the ceiling. Twist your lunge. Make sure you still are breathing every step of the way. Now drop your back knee to your mat. Bend the back foot or bend the back knee. If you want to reach back and grab it, go ahead, reach back and grab for that foot. Don't hold your breath. Drop the back knee, left hand lifts up, push the inside of the left knee out. Just give yourself a nice little assist here. And then again, just listen to my cues. There's a lot of components to lizard. Left hand to the inside of your left foot. First, start by lifting that back knee off the mat. We want to walk it back. Use space. Your mat is this length for a reason. And now come to your forearms. If you need to drop back to that right knee, go ahead and drop back. I'm resting on my forearms. I'm just opening up this hip flexor. Feeling good. Slowly rising back up to your hands, half or full split. So last part to this sequence, you can, again, sit back and take your half split. You can take your left leg forward, your right leg back for a full split. Totally up to you, whatever you need in your practice this morning. You're home, so try a split. Who cares what it looks like? Pause here, stay where you are for 3, 2, 1, coming forward, high plank position. All right, high plank, guys, you guys are with me, right? Take your right hand. We're gonna take side plank on the right, so go ahead and just twist right side. So once you're on the right side, lift your hips up, lift your left leg up, take your left hand, reach for the ceiling, try to touch the ceiling here. Maybe falling into a wild thing, staying there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank coming back. Keep your core nice and tight. Left side, side plank. So just twist left side. Notice my body. Look at my arms. They're completely stacked. I'm not like this. I'm not like this. Parallel. Lift your hips. Lift your right leg up. Stay where you are. Breathe here. Maybe taking a wild thing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Stay with me. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Push up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Push up. Come on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2. Push up. 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Push up. Last one. Coming all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Release. Right cheek to your mat. Hands back by your sides. And close your eyes. Just be here for a moment. Just be here. We're going to set up for some back bends. You guys are doing great. You should be proud of yourselves. We will figure this out together. Lord knows we all need some yoga now more than ever. All right, so you're on your right cheek. Go ahead and bring your chin back to the earth. Zip your toes and heels together. Let's start with locust pose. So when you're ready, inhale together, and then exhale, lift everything off of your mat. So my legs lift, my chest lifts, my hands lift. My head lifts, chin goes into my chest. I'm trying to lift every muscle off my body except my hips. Keep squeezing, lifting up. 3, 2, 1, release. Come on down. Left cheek to the mat. Same thing, eyes are closed. Hands back by your sides. Just breathing here, relaxing. All right. Reach back, left hand, left ankle, right hand, right ankle. If you can't reach both feet, do one at a time. Bring your knees back in together as much as you can. And then when you guys are ready, inhale, look up, lift up, Dhanurasana. So you're pushing into your upper or into your hands to get your chest off the mat, to get that rocking sensation so that you can land and stay in an advanced area and push up from there. So lift those feet, get the thighs off the mat. Stay with me, keep going. 3, 2, 1, release, come on down. Everybody breathe. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Let's just pause here for a moment together. Pull the upper body through. And then exhale, come on back. Just sit on your heels. We're going to take a camel together today. So we're going to do a couple back bends. So camel, you're going to come up. So go ahead and stand on your knees. Now, camel pose is designed to get your heart rate up. So once you come into the posture, if you feel that happen, it's normal. Don't just run out right away. We're going to stay for a certain amount of breaths. So take your hands to your lower back, fingertips to face the ceiling. As you can see, my hands here. Push your hips forward towards the front of the room. Drop your upper body back towards the back of the room. I have no problem if you want to reach back and grab your ankles. But make sure, as you can see in my body, even though I'm leaning back, I'm still pushing my hips forward. So I'm not collapsing here. I'm still pressing forward as I lean back. Wherever you choose to be, stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on out. Have a seat on your mat. So that's a lot going on with the spine right there. So just kind of neutralize it. We're going to take hero's pose. So bring your knees together. Bring your feet wide. So what that looks like is your butt muscles are connected to your mat. They're not sitting on your heels. If you have bad knees, take it slow. Now drop your hands by your sides, maybe taking them behind you. If you can drop to your elbows, go ahead and drop to your elbows. If you can drop all the way to your back, go ahead and drop all the way to your back. And if you're on your back, take opposite elbows overhead, frame out your head, and just pause here. Hero's pose. Breathe in this space. Inhale together and exhale together. One more breath. Inhale and exhale, let it go. The easiest way for me to come out is to come up onto my elbows, then my hands, and then I come forward into my tabletop position, and I find my table, and I let my spine neutralize out. So inhale, take a breath. Let's take cow. And exhale, let's take cat. Around the spine. When you're ready, find your downward facing dog. So go ahead and press it up and back. So just breathe here. Inhale together. And exhale, let it go. When you're ready, bring your right foot to your hands for warrior one. We're not going to be here long, so just find it. Warrior one pose. Warrior two pose. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Straighten out your front leg. So both of your legs are locked. If you need me as a guidance, just look at my body. Arms are going to shift forward and down for triangle pose. So your knees are locked. You're reaching for opposite directions. Left arms up, right arms down. The most important thing in triangle is to make sure your hip and your shoulders stay open. And you don't want to just lean. You don't want to grab onto this ankle here. You don't want to collapse. So just let the right hand float in front of the right ankle. Use your core muscles to pull and activate your body towards the sky. Now take a breath in and take a breath out. Slowly rising back up. Hands to your hips. Take your right foot, make it parallel with the left. I'll turn around so that you guys can see me. So you're in a wide-legged straddle. Inhale, take a back bend. And exhale, let's fold forward. So just folding, allowing your body to come down. If there is a headstand in your practice, take it. This is still a practice, so you have to do exactly as you would do in the studio at home. So go ahead and drop into that. If you don't want to take a headstand, bring your hands through your feet. Pull them towards the opposite side of the room. And then bring your hands back, rise back up to standing. Take warrior one on the left side. So switching directions now. Open warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And then straighten that left knee, lean forward and down for triangle pose. So same thing here. Letting that left hand float in front of that left ankle. Arms reaching for opposite directions, shoulder and hip both opening up. Take a breath in. And then exhale, rise all the way up. Left foot parallel with the right. You're going to interlace your hands behind your lower back. Inhale, take a back bend. And then exhale, fold forward, tossing those hands overhead, getting another shoulder rinse here, guys. Inhale, take a breath in. Exhale, take a breath out. Dropping your hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet all the way to touch from your straddle. All the way. And then inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take a back bend. And then exhale, fold. Make sure you're facing the front of your mat, so flip around if you're not. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Look at your hands, walk or float through them. Come onto your backs. All right. So we're ready to go. We're going to do some back bends and then some core. You guys know I love the core. We're going to crush it today. So bridger wheel is our pose of the month. So wheel is our pose of the month. However, if you can't do a wheel, you can take a bridge. So look up real quick. If you're gonna take a bridge, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna lift your hips up. So your shoulders are still touching the mat, but you're really pressing up and lifting your hips as high as you can. You wanna squeeze your glutes. If you can take a wheel, you're gonna set your hands, set your feet. You're gonna lift up into your wheel pose. So either one is fine with me. You can make them both difficult. Just make sure you do one or the other. Let's all lift up together. So get into your position. Get ready. And when you are ready, go ahead and lift up. Bridge your wheel. Be big this morning. It's Sunday. Rise up. Hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Tuck your chin, come on down. Take a breath in. We're gonna do one more. So set yourself up and let's go. Bridge your wheel, rise up. Hold it here, guys. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down, tuck your chin. Take your soles of your feet to touch. Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand comes over your heart. One hand comes over your abdomen. Look up, close your eyes, find your breath. Take a breath in and the breath out. All right, let's do some abs. Everybody ready for some killer ab workout? Yeah, I think so. Cool. All right, take your hands behind your head. Stand your feet up on the ceiling. 2 rules. We don't stop, number 1, and number 2, your feet don't hit the ground till we're done. Crunch up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot down to a 2-inch hold. Right elbow, left knee. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bicycle. Go. 10, 9, 8. Pick up the pace. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to elbows. If you don't know, look at me. Bring it in, extend it out. Bring it in, extend it out. For 8. Come on, this is the hardest one. For 6. For 5, I'm with you. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1, knees into your chest. Give them a hug. Just pause for a moment. We're not done yet, so don't get too excited. Lift your legs up to 90. Bring your hands underneath your butt. And let's take our legs from 90 to 60 to 30 to 2 inches. Back up. 90 to 60 to 30, 2 inches. Back up. 90, 60, 30, 2 inches. Back up. 90, 60, 30, 2 inches. Last one. 90, 60, 30, 2 inches. Boat. Rise up. Navasana. Pull your body up. So if you need to grab your knees for a second, grab your knees and then let them go. That's enough. You don't need to grab them anymore past that initial thing. So bring your hands to heart center. We're going to do 5 rounds. Twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full boat, low boat, back up. That's 1. Twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full boat, low boat, back up. 2. Twist. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Full boat, low boat, back up. That's 3. 2 more. Twist. 10. Yes, it burns. Keep going. Push through. You only have about 20 seconds left. 2, 1. High boat, low boat, back up. Last one. Twist. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat, low boat. Squeeze it, low boat for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Woo! Hands overhead. Yeah, I hear Miranda sighing downstairs. By the way, today's day, what is it, day 5? Day 5 of the ab challenge. So check that out later in the Facebook group. So take your hands overhead, stretch it out. Just breathe here, guys. Just breathe. Opening up that abdomen, getting it nice and long. Just breathe. All right. Take your knees into your chest. Give yourselves a hug for your practice so far. I see a lot of familiar faces and then a lot of people I don't know, so that's cool. If it was your first time, welcome. We're not done yet. We got a few important postures before we close out. So go ahead and rock up to seated. And then find your way to your downward facing dog. And then once you're in your down dog, take a breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high, bend your knee, open up your hip. Half pigeon, right side. So half pigeon, this is my favorite posture ever. This is why I started yoga. I'll save that story for another day. Your right hip, we are working right now, so try to get your foot and shin parallel to the mat. If you need to stay here, you stay here. If you can take it to your forearms, you take it to your forearms. If you can take it all the way to your chest like me, you take it all the way to your chest. You allow your body to just melt. The flatter, the better. Forehead to the mat, just allowing your hip to open. We're gonna be here for about 60 seconds. So getting your body nice and open. Don't be in a rush to go anywhere from here. And remember what I said about the hips. Same thing with the hips here. If you feel tension, if you feel like this is too much for you, just really, really try to hang on. Allow yourself to have a breakthrough maybe in your hips. Maybe finding a new edge today. Taking mermaid if it's in your practice, any variation that you'd like. And then slowly coming up to your palms, making your way back to your downward facing dog. Maybe taking a counter stretch if you need it. And then when you're ready, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip, find half pigeon on the left side. So same rules apply here. Square off the hips, shin is parallel, walk the right foot back. Some teachers say leave it flat, some say to flex it. I say do whatever feels good for your body. For me, I like to leave it flat. I feel like it allows me to get a little bit longer. Stay on your hands, come to your forearms, or make your way all the way down to your chest. We're gonna be here for about 60 seconds. So again, just letting your body relax. Don't try to fight the feeling that your hip is giving you right now. Just sit in the fire, it's okay. That's why the breath is so important, because the breath allows you and gets you through certain times that you don't feel that your body will be able to hold it. But when you bring your awareness to your breath, you don't think about anything else. If mermaid is in your practice, go ahead and take mermaid. And then when you're ready, come onto your left hip. Swing the right leg around all the way. So you're gonna be seated on your mat here. Legs are out nice and long. Try to walk your butt a little bit just so you can sit on the bones only. It sounds a little funny, but it does allow you to fold deeper. So when you're ready, inhale, reach up, and then exhale, just reach for your feet. So taking your peace fingers, hooking them around your big toes. Now notice my back is rounded. I want to try to straighten out my spine, lift my chest up, and then bend my elbows, bringing my chest down that way. That way I keep my back nice and straight. My hamstrings get a deeper stretch this way. And then slowly coming down to your backs. So we're gonna take spinal twist, we're gonna take happy baby, and then we're gonna take Savasana. I've been reading something in Savasana every time that I like, or that I feel applies to the situation, maybe at hand or how I'm feeling today. So just stay with me. Savasana is the most important part of your practice, so try not to opt out until the very end. So you're laying on your back, bring your right knee in towards your chest, and then take it over to your left side for a spinal twist. And then switching sides when you're ready. Bring your left knee in towards your chest, take it over to the right side for a spinal twist. Look over the left shoulder. And then coming back to center, happy baby. So grabbing the inner arches of your feet, rocking side to side here, massaging the muscles all around your lower back and around your spine. And then when you are ready, go ahead and slip into your Savasana. So laying all the way down, I'm gonna guide you through this, guys. So lay all the way down. Bring your hands by your sides, palms facing up. Allow your feet to be at the edges of your mat. Allow your muscles to totally relax here. Allow every breath in your body to become a little bit slower, a little bit more steady. And like I said, I'm going to share something with you guys in a few minutes. But right now, I just want you to take a few moments. Every teacher says that this is the most important part of your practice, and it's true. For attractive lips, speak words of kindness. For lovely eyes, seek out the good in people. For a slim figure, share your food with the hungry. For beautiful hair, let a child run their fingers through it once a day. For poise, walk with the knowledge that you'll never walk alone. People, more than things, have to be restored, renewed, revived, reclaimed, and redeemed. Never throw out anyone. Remember this, if you ever need a helping hand, you will find one at the end of each of your arms. As you grow older, you will discover that you have two hands, one for helping yourself and the other for helping others. So go ahead, when you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your ankles and your wrists to just bring awareness back into your body. Maybe lifting your arms overhead, taking a big good morning stretch. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourselves a nice big hug for your practice today. Go ahead and rock over to your right side and just pause there for a moment. When you're ready, pressing yourselves up, using your hands to a seated position, just keeping your eyes closed. We start here, we end here. So we bring our practice full circle, Sukhasana, hands to your heart center. So at the end of our practice today, it's Sunday. What are we grateful for? So we're grateful for our bodies, for allowing it to do what we do on our mats. Grateful for this community because I don't know where I would be without you guys. You guys are keeping me sane through this time. Allowing us to share yoga virtually is so nice. And helping more than just you guys, it's helping us too, and our staff and our teachers, keeping a way for us to connect with everybody. And then thankful for your space. So wherever you are right now on your mat, just be thankful for that room, maybe the light, the people that you did it with today. Bring your hands to your third eye center. The light in me honors and sees the light in every one of you. I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Bow forward to seal our practice. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, guys. Great job. Bye. I see everyone waving. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Check back in. We'll do it all over again. Check out YouTube. All of these videos are posted on YouTube so that you can do them later, tomorrow, whatever. We have about 10 videos so far. So I will see you guys next time. Adios.